$79.72 per XRP has just been confirmed by top analysts as $2 billion is set to enter the XRP ledger in days. And this is now a fact, as in only 5 days remaining by September 12th, $2 billion in real estate will hit the XRP ledger and a $558,000 burn of XRP ledger tokens will commence. Now this is huge, as RealFi will conduct the biggest ever permanent removal of over 20 million real tokens on the XRP ledger from circulation, reducing the supply to only 22 million, reinforcing scarcity and long-term efficiency. Now the crazy part is that all of this is happening on the XRP ledger, and alongside the massive real token burn on the XRP ledger, XRP will be burned, and the unlock of $2 billion into RealFi and the Real token on the XRPL will also unlock $2 billion to XRP. This milestone is huge because it's garnering global blockchain adoption, and what we're talking about here is XRP being invested in the trillions of dollars as confirmed by the President of the United States, which says get out there and invest in stocks and crypto now. This nation will soar like a rocket. What does this mean? Well, it all comes back to XRP and the XRP price being set at $79.72 in the next couple of days, and it's going to happen as a result of real estate, the biggest historical boom in the crypto market for XRP. But before we jump into the meat and potatoes of this video, let us tell you guys that we actually partnered with Uphold to give every single person watching today's video up to $100 worth of free money. You're going to get this money and be able to buy XRP, Bitcoin, or whatever crypto you want. And the whole process literally takes less than 5 minutes. You just have to like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment XRP in the comment section, and most importantly, you need to sign up and Uphold using my link in the description and do a transaction. Once that's completed, you'll get yourself up to $100 for you to buy some more XRP, and I definitely recommend you do it now because you never know the real price of XRP, and XRP may actually happen in less than 5 days, becoming worth over $72. So you're able to capitalize in at $3 when it's about to skyrocket to $72. It just takes 5 minutes of your time. So with that being said, let's get right into the video. So the current price of XRP is $2.87, and this shouldn't take away from the fact that XRP's true potential is in the tens of dollars, at least in the next couple of days, but really in the tens of thousands of dollars as declared by Ripple's CEO, Ripple's CTO, and even the co-founder of XRP, which said he envisioned, Arthur Bitu, XRP designed for $10,000 and must be scalable to accommodate 7.5 billion people. In fact, we've gotten so high to the point that there's one analyst known as E. Smitty, which said he believes XRP is going to be priced at $1 million per XRP, and then David Schwartz, Ripple CTO, highlighted that it's more practical for XRP to be at $1 million than for it to be at $1. So what does all of this mean? Well, it means globalized adoption of XRP is unveiling right in front of our eyes through institutions like BlackRock, which plans to buy over $9 trillion in XRP and has hinted on numerous occasions of an XRP ETF being unveiled. Now, again, it's crazy, but it is exactly what is unfolding. BlackRock, JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, Goldman Sachs, they're all eyeing XRP. Take a look at this article right here. BlackRock and JP Morgan are quietly accumulating XRP, and it says, in the fast-paced and ever-changing world of cryptocurrencies, revelations about institutional involvement are often met with fervent speculation and scrutiny. But recently, a confidential report emerged that shed light on JP Morgan's significant holdings in XRP, a leading digital asset in the blockchain cryptocurrency sphere. And of course, this article delves into it. But we're talking about trillions of dollars. In fact, the ISDA, known as the International Settlements and Derivatives Association, highlighted that XRP, and most importantly, Ripple Labs, is now partnered in a derivatives association that is sharing a $1.25 quadrillion derivatives market that has BlackRock, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Wells Fargo, and so many other world-class institutions partnering and working together, and Ripple is literally a part of them. But today's video is mainly about this, because this is the real estate market, real estate news in 5 days that is about to prompt XRP's price to around $80 that everybody's been talking about. If you've seen any video about real estate and XRP, it's likely because of RealFi. See, RealFi is onboarding trillions of dollars overall in the real estate market onto the XRP ledger. And in 5 days, they'll be unlocking another $2 billion in real estate on the XRP ledger and burning over $558,000 worth of real token on the XRP ledger. On September 12th, RealFi will conduct this massive burn. Their total phase 1 supply currently sits at, originally started at 100 million, now it's sitting at 40 million. But after this burn on September 12th, it will be reduced to only 22 million. Now, the crazy part about all of this is that RealFi is also pleased to announce the launch of the first ever asset market on the XRP ledger, unlocking real estate transactions powered by XRP and Real Token. But let's take a look at Real Token, because guys, this is the most exciting thing of the video. Real Token, which is built on the XRP ledger, is going to make people millions of dollars. And I mean it. Take a look at Real Token right here. We see a market consolidation, but the resistance, there's no resistance. There's so much support. And if you take a look at the growth of Real Token, this thing is growing exponentially. In fact, so much so that we are about to see potentially Real Token go from, look at its current price, take a look at this, 3 cents to over $65,000 in days. This is what one influencer actually posted, Jack the Rippler, with over 300,000 followers, 400,000 followers. This is insane. Here's what he says. Ripple is partnering with the ICA to facilitate $1.25 quadrillion, which could result in $12,501 per XRP if all that value flows into XRP. But imagine this. Real Token, which is set to onboard a cumulative $653 trillion in its lifetime. That's the market it's attacking, the $650 trillion real estate market. Try and onboard it all on the XRP ledger. If it only takes 0.5%, or let's just say 1% of that into Real Token, we are talking about at least $60,000 to $120,000 per Real Token. This is insane, and it means that for every $10,000 invested, you could potentially make tens of millions of dollars. For every $1, it's crazy, but we're talking about $65,000. That is how insane, and this is what I had dollar cost averaging, guys. I'm building a nice bag of Real Tokens alongside my XRP bag, because if you're looking for a new low market cap utility-based project backed by globalized institutions, Real Token is that token to be in. And again, I'm telling you guys this because it's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. You should always do your own research. But take a look at Real Token. This is what we're talking about, guys. Real Token has received a 100% BenX score. Top 3 wallets are low risk, KYC 100%, BenX score 100%, overall score is 10 out of 10. And they have over 3,009 wallets. Now yesterday we talked about this and this token was sitting at 2,900, but today it's at 3,009. So it means that as more and more people are seeing it, obviously they're getting in, they see the potential. And I'm telling you guys, if you've seen this project a month ago, you would be shocked because it was very new, not many people knew it, and look at it now, it is exponentially growing. And so I don't think we're ever going to be where we were before. I mean, when Real Token first launched, it was sitting at 1/100th of a penny. Insane. It went up hundreds of thousands of percentages, and look at where we are at now, where it's sitting at 3 cents. But this is only going to proceed. It's going to exponentially grow, and just imagine when it gets listed on any centralized exchange. Like right now, Real Token is only on decentralized exchanges, and it's getting all of this attention. Imagine once it gets listed on just one centralized exchange, the price will absolutely boom. So I'm telling you guys this, I'm going to be leaving all the links in the description, but you got to check them out. You got to do your research. This is huge. So if you are in XRP, if you're in on the XRP ledger, this is the project to be looking at. This is the project to be in. And it's backed by RealFi. If you guys didn't know, RealFi is the first ever real estate marketplace built on the XRP ledger and built on cryptocurrencies. Look at this. This is RealFi. Discover real estate globally, over 10,000 plus properties, 2 billion plus in value, and 50 plus locations. And it shows you that you can earn rewards with every purchase, and you can actually use the Real Token. You can buy with Real Token real estate, which again is massive. You can buy with XRP real estate, but you can also do your research and look further into RealFi. You can check them out at payrealfi.com. and therealchain.com. So you can definitely check them out. Obviously, all the links will be in the description. And if you click on Real Token right here, it's actually going to bring you to a page where you can see all of the decentralized exchanges, because they're not listed on a centralized exchange, but all the decentralized exchanges that RealFi is listed on. Now let me just emphasize that this is what everybody's been talking about. This is what Brad Garlinghouse, his own CEO, has been talking about. A $5 trillion market for XRP, and now they're planning to jump into real estate. And this is what exactly is happening as a result of RealFi. I mean, RealFi is a globalized institution. These guys are huge, and they're jumping on board the XRP ledger. And the Real token is really going to reflect that mass scale adoption and the trillions of dollars that is going to be facilitated on the XRP ledger. So guys, with that being said, I'm going to conclude the video here. Make sure you guys like the video, you subscribe, you share, and as always, this is the future, XRP and the XRP ledger. I'll see you guys next time, and peace.